Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really good, and if you are new around here, hello and welcome. My name is Rebecca and today I am going to be sharing with you some slow cooker meal ideas. It's that time of year when we get the slow cooker out and we make some yummy, hearty, warm family meals, and I absolutely love doing this, and it's a very highly requested video to do on my channel. So many of you loved my previous ones, which I will link down below if any of you haven't seen them, and I absolutely love sharing slow cooker meals. Some of you might have seen these recipes before and some of you might not have done, some of them might have changed a little bit, but hopefully you enjoy seeing this video and getting some inspiration to get your slow cooker out this season and to make some nice warm cozy yummy meals. So if you would like to find out how to make these recipes, then just keep watching. So first up is a beef stew. Honestly, I love this recipe and I make it all the time because it's super easy, super hearty. So you're going to want to get some beef, some diced beef. I literally just stick it all in the slow cooker. I know some people like to fry it off first and add flour and all of that jazz, but to me slow cooker is there because you can just literally fling everything in and go, and I just literally put everything in there and off I go. So the beef goes in, I season it with salt and pepper, and then I'm going to add in a diced up onion, and then I will add in some carrots as well. I'm then adding in a rich beef stock pot. I am going to add this with 500 millilitres of boiling water, and I'm just going to leave this to simmer all day and do its magic. I usually leave it on high for around 4 to 5 hours, and then once everything's cooked fully I will turn it down to low. I'm going to be adding in some dumplings as well shortly, but I just leave it to simmer, like I say, all day for 4 or 5 hours, and then when I come back it will look something like this. I usually add in some gravy granules because that is my favourite thing to do with slow cooker. I always add in gravy granules just because it thickens it up. I always do this, it just makes the gravy so much nicer, thickens up the stew, and then I'm going to make the dumplings. Then I'm serving this up with some mashed potato. This is honestly one of our favourite meals. The boys absolutely love it, we love it. It's just a really cosy, warm, lovely, hearty meal, and I really enjoy making this and eating it. The next meal I'm sharing with you is a beef stroganoff. I've never actually made this in the slow cooker before, but it turned out great. It was super yummy and everyone really enjoyed it. So here are all the ingredients that you are going to need for making your beef stroganoff. Again, I just left this on high for 4 to 5 hours, but it's entirely up to you how you want to cook it. You can obviously leave it on low for like 7 hours, but I like to leave it on high and then turn it down to low. I'm again adding in some gravy granules, just thicken it up a bit more and mixing all of that together. Honestly, this was so tasty. I added in a spoonful of mustard. Again, measurements with me, I'm just kind of wing it. I just stick it all in. So I am no expert, I am no chef, I'm just a normal average girl just winging her family meals. So this is some sour cream. I'm going to mix this in a bowl because we don't want it to separate, so we're going to add the cream and the sour cream together so that they mix together, so when you pour them all into the mixture it's not going to all split. So we're going to mix all of that together, and then we're going to add it to our slow cooker, and this just makes it really lovely and creamy and gives it that gorgeous stroganoff sauce. Whilst that was still simmering, I then cooked up some pasta just on the hob, and then I added in the cooked pasta and just give it all a mix so everything was mixed in together, and then I dished it up just like this. You can actually add pasta to your slow cooker when it's not cooked apparently, but I was just a bit nervous to try it. But here it is, and also served it with some of these yummy garlic and parsley breads, which were really nice. But it turned out great and it was so yummy, and we really enjoyed having this. The next thing is this smoked gammon joint. Again, I'm just popping this straight in the slow cooker, taking off the little plastic rim that's around it, and then I'm popping on some chicken stock on top of that, and also seasoning it with some different herbs and adding in an onion and some frozen carrots. So I will usually leave this in the slow cooker for around 4 to 5 hours. Just leave that on high and let it simmer, and then I will come back to it and turn it down to low and just let that just sit all day until it's ready to come out. I'll usually take it out and just shred it all up and use the carrots and the onion and mix that and make it into a gravy. I also made some chips with this and did the chips in the air fryer, which were really good. I'm so happy I got an air fryer. I feel like I need to do a recipe all about air fryer recipes now because I just absolutely love my air fryer. But this is how the sauce is looking from the meat, so I'm going to just add some gravy granules to that, thicken it up a bit, and then we can use that as a gravy with our meat. So these are how the chips looked in the air fryer, really crispy and crunchy. They were so nice. And then I just served up the meat with some gravy and the carrots and the onions. And now we're on to the last and final recipe with the slow cooker now. And I'm doing chicken fajitas in the slow cooker. This was just another really simple, easy. If I was in a rush that day, I was out all day and knew that morning I could just fling it all in and I was ready to go. So I am adding in some chicken, some onions, some peppers, the fajita seasoning mix, and I'm just mixing all of that together, and I'm just going to leave that to set. I also added in half a tin of chopped tomatoes just to give it a little bit of sauce, and just left that on high for 5 hours, and we served that with wraps, and it was just really nice, super easy dish to just have at home. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this. I'll definitely be sharing more yummy recipes, so definitely keep an eye out for them.